Guys, here it is. That's your level right there. Also look at the drop today. Now this is just a small slowdown. At this point though, it's still following the level. Next, I'll go over to the map and draw this in for you all. This is the question I have. Remember that you can't have any ideas in mind when you're looking at charts, right? This is against your will, so it should back off. You don't know how much though. Is it going to move back down here? Is it going to go away? What are you going to do? What will happen? Bitcoin bubble stands out because it is clear and easy to understand. There's no limit to who can join, no matter how much they know about crypto or how new they are to it. Guess who is watching us now? Robert Kiyosaki is the author of the best-selling book Rich Dad Poor Dad. We'd also like to use this chance to thank everyone who put their trust in us. And we read all of them. It's also free, which is great. If you sign up now, you'll get all the new information for free. Stay ahead of the trends instead of just following them. Sign up for Bitcoin Bubble right now and enjoy the new edge. Let's talk about these things and more in this film. The Nasdaq 100 is only up 68 cents today compared to the QQQ. To review, this was a gap fill and a trend line that was going up. We marked it a few days ago, it fell, it gapped up today, it filled that gap and it came back in. At this point, we're pretty much flat for the day. Keep an eye on Taiwan Semi. China Semi is still up 10% for the day. It is still having a good day. But that doesn't change anything here. It's true that Netflix made money, and I just heard the bell, that means the markets are closed. I'm going to pay attention now. We're going to keep an eye on HBO's earnings here. Let's turn it over. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Oh no, I'm going to stay here in front of my screen because we have to watch it. And we have to watch it here because there are levels here. But hey guys, have a good Netflix binge to start the day. Remember that first moves aren't always the best. Oh no, I'm being kicked off there. Okay, so what do we have? Where is the first level of help for us? 660. This is your first level. This turn is low right now. If it makes it past 660, which is the next advanced level, I'd say 630. That's the next level for you. Alright, but it's bouncing right now. Let's see what happens. It's beginning to rise now. Let's check this out over here. Okay, so now it's... Wow, look at this, guys. It's all over the place. It changes from green to red all over the map. It's interesting that Netflix had been down for 5 days in a row before earnings. That kind of softens it. Take a look. It's starting to get bids back to 700. It's back down now. Also, trading revenue is cool, but it's very risky. You need to know your levels, and that's what the earnings trader is doing with their team. I can hear them on the other side. Don't forget that you can join that service and trade live with them. It's pretty cool that they call out their deals. Now, once more, a little bad thing. So far, this is telling me that we might get some advice soon. It's still very early, but when you're dealing, this is the low point of the day and the level where we were trading this morning. There is no change in this band right now. As of right now, the market is pretty much in line with how it was priced based on the information coming out from the earnings statement. It made sense for Netflix to be down for 5 days in a row. The map will now no longer be frozen. Let us see what takes place. It's still right here though. Okay, that's what you get out of it again. We can now say, darn, I wish we had a bigger move. It doesn't matter what we want. The market will do what it wants. We decide when trading the levels is a bad idea. That's what we do here. We're responsible enough to say, hey, listen, if the level gets tagged, we'll take it. It doesn't matter to me whether it's short or long. I'll take it if it's there. Okay, let's move on to intuitive surgery. Check the charts to see if that does anything. There's been nothing in the after hours on ISRG yet. As you might expect, this isn't a very big company, but its earnings do change a lot. Okay, let's get to Bitcoin right away. Let me show you what's going on with Bitcoin. We are going to go back to Netflix. By the way, I love tax season a lot. It's crazy how volatile it is, especially when trade is coming to an end. BTC has gone over $69,000 for the first time since the end of July. Recent price changes have made people hopeful for a big rally. Based on historical patterns, some analysts are expecting a possible 155% gain. BTC quickly hit $69,000 on October 18th. After a rough start to the month, it's up almost 9% so far this month. This level hasn't been seen since the end of July. It's boosting investor confidence as the cryptocurrency gets speed again. Trader Josh Olszewicz used the Ichimoku cloud technique to point out the bullish Tenkin Kijin TK cross on Bitcoin's 3-day chart. It came before a 155% rise. Based on how things are set up right now, another strong run might be coming soon. Bitcoin needs to break through key support levels, especially at $73,000, in order to keep going up. Mike Novogratz of Galaxy Digital thinks that Bitcoin could hit $100,000 by the end of the year if it gets past this point. But efforts to hold above $70,000 in the past have failed. The bears were able to defend $71,500 more than once earlier this year. As Bitcoin gets close to new highs, all eyes are on it to see if it can break through support and keep going up. If it does, it could set the stage for a big bull run in the months to come. Guys, here it is. That's your level right there. Also look at the drop today. Even though this is just a small pullback, it's still following the level at this point. Next, I'll go over to the map and draw this in for you all. This is the question I have. Remember that you can't have any ideas in mind when you're looking at charts. Since you know it's tough, it should back off, but you don't know how much. Is it going to move back down here? Is it going to go away? What are you going to do? What will happen? It's important to just let it do its thing. What is that going to be if it keeps going like this? Seeing patterns, right? That's a red flag. Okay. If that's the case, you as a seller should become more optimistic. There was a time when the odds were more in favor of the drop, like, okay, we're going back to here or somewhere else, but now, oh, wait a minute, this is positive and the odds are starting to favor that move. The point is that you should listen to the numbers. There are too many of us who force our views on the market or the charts. We say, well, that's what I want to happen, I'm going to put that on the market. The market doesn't care. Believe me, trades hit me right in the behind all the time. It's just how things are. As I always tell you, it's pretty much a game of chance. In other words, we need to keep an eye on things over the next few days. Does that happen? Does it do this? It's more likely to go down if it does this. If you go back down to this level, you should be able to bounce off of help. If it does this, you need to switch your view from being bearish on a pullback off of support to being bullish on a breakout. Okay? To sum up, keep in mind that the world's best traders don't have any sides. The charts are the best way to tell what will happen. They always need to be listened to. Okay. Here are a few more charts that show how to trade at the close, and then we'll go back and see what's going on with Netflix. However, let's check out gold to see if I can type it properly. There you have it, gold going up slowly. This is my new gold level. As of today, we've confirmed that the price is above 2660. The key is that you're likely to go up to this next level right here. That 2730 is here. Okay, one more amazing thing about gold is that you can see the US dollar. This is really amazing. Gold should also stop moving in this direction. It's not though. For this reason, you should think that gold will go up a bit. Are we sure we have our levels? It starts to